Hello students, today we are going to continue with chapter number 7 of 8th standard, the non-cooperation movement by me, Mrs. Batul Sabbuwala, your history teacher. Students, we have already seen that why Gandhiji started the non-cooperation movement, what were the causes and what were the reasons. We have also seen about Chauri Chaura incident, and because of that Gandhiji withdrew the non-cooperation movement. Today students, we are going to see about the Simon Commission and the Nehru Report. The Simon Commission. The reform introduced by Montagu-Chelmsford Act of 1990 was unsatisfactory. Hence the Indian were discontent with this act. Therefore, the British Congress decided to boycott the commission. There was not a single Indian in this commission. एक सिंगल इंडियन को भी ये कमीशन के अंदर इंक्लूड नहीं किया गया था. इसके लिए कांग्रेस ने भी उसको बॉयकॉट करने का डिसीजन लिया था. The British government constituted the Simon Commission in 1927 under Sir John Simon. Simon Commission was widely rejected by Indian. क्योंकि यहाँ पे एक भी इंडियन को इंक्लूड नहीं किया गया था, इसके लिए इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस ने और इंडियंस ने उनको फुल्ली रिजेक्ट करने के लिए बॉयकॉट करने का डिसीजन लिया हुआ था. इन द मद्रास सेशन ऑफ इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस इन December 1927, it was decided that the Simon Commission would be boycotted and protests would be organized. The Simon Commission came to India on 3rd February 1928. Wherever it travelled, the people made demonstration against them by shouting, "Simon, go back! Simon, go back!" There was lathi charge done on the demonstrator just to terrorize them. So British responded with a lathi charge and tried to terrorize the Indian. The Simon Commission reached Lahore in October 1928. It was rejected under the leadership of Lala Lajpat Rai. A police lathi charged the demonstrator. Sonder, who was a police officer, attacked Lalaji with a lathi. After the attack in the protest meeting, Lalaji said, "Every blow on my body would prove a nail in the coffin of the British Empire." Within few days of the attack, Lalaji died because of the lathi charge. He was very badly wounded. उनको बहुत ही ज़ख्म लगे हुए थे और इसके लिए लाला जी की थोड़े ही दिन के बाद अटैक के बाद उनकी डेथ हो गई. Lalaji died on 17 November 1928. His courage survived with other Indians who continued to fight against the British suppression. बाकी सब लोग को मोटिवेशन मिला, इंस्पिरेशन मिला और उन्होंने अपना सप्रेशन ब्रिटिश के लिए कंटिन्यू किया था. The sacrifice expanded the platform for Indian political representative. The report of Simon Commission was published in the year 1930. It recommended representative government in Indian province. Indian National Congress formed the government in most of the provinces in India. Now we'll see the Nehru Report of 1928. Birkenhead, a Secretary of State of India, criticized that the Indian leaders cannot draft an unanimously accepted constitution. उन्होंने ऐसे क्रिटिसाइज किया कि इंडियन जो है वो अपना कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बना ही नहीं सकते. दिस चैलेंज वॉज एक्सेप्टेड एंड एन ऑल पार्टी कमिटी वॉज फॉर्म. मोतीलाल नेहरू वॉज द चेयरमैन ऑफ दिस कमिटी. To establish self-government in the colonies of India, implement adult franchise system, linguistic division of provinces, such proposals were put up in this report. This report was known as Nehru Report. By the end of 1929, an indication was given that if the Nehru Report is not accepted by the government, then the civil disobedience movement will be started. On this background, in December 1929, the Lahore session presided by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru became memorable in history. Earlier, the Nehru Report was being made and these many were the members by Motilal Nehru, but afterwards the These were the demands and recommendation of the Nehru report. Then afterwards, it was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru that he presided by the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and thus at the Lahore session. Demand for Purna Swaraj. The objective of Indian National Congress of dominant status was not accepted to many young members. There were many young members like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose. They were demanding complete independence. That is, they want Purna Swaraj, complete independence. Due to the influence of this young group in the Lahore session of Indian National Congress, the resolution of attainment of complete independence was passed. Through this resolution, Indian National Congress gave up the objectives of dominant status. From here onwards, the objective of national movement was complete independence of India. यहाँ पे पहले तो इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस ने बोला कि हमें डोमिनेंट स्टेटस चाहिए, लेकिन जो यंग लीडर्स थे जैसे पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू, सुभाष चंद्र बोस, उन्होंने बोला कि हमें डोमिनेंट स्टेटस नहीं, हमें पूर्ण स्वराज चाहिए. वी वांट कंप्लीट इंडिपेंडेंस ऑफ इंडिया. So now they are not asking about the dominant status or their fundamental rights, but now they are saying to the government, to the British Parliament, कि हमें पूर्ण स्वराज चाहिए. We want complete independence by the young leaders. On December 31st, 1929, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru unfurled the tricolor flag and a resolution was passed in which 26 January was declared to be celebrated as Independence Day. इसके लिए on 26 January 1930, people all over the country took pledge for carrying out the freedom movement with non-violence means for attainment of independence of India. पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू उन्होंने ट्राई कलर फ्लैग जो था उनको अनफोल्ड किया था और बहुत सारी जगह पे लोगों ने ऐसा सोच लिया था कि 26 जनवरी 1930 को हमें पूरा इंडिपेंडेंस, कंप्लीट इंडिपेंडेंस, जो पूर्ण स्वराज है वो हमें मिल जाएगा. Everywhere in the country, the atmosphere was charged with a new spirit. With this, students, we have completed our chapter number 7, the non-cooperation movement. Thank you, students.